Welcome back to Darkest Dungeon. We're ready to embark. Let me visit the stagecoach. As I always do, we have an abomination, a second powder keg, and a commandant. That is a completely new hero. We have a pistol shot, the whiplash. I think I like this ability a lot. It can knock back and it can also pull towards the front. The perilous ground. Stranglethorn. Rally the troops. Okay. The Iron Embrace. 50% damage reflection. And we have a bombardment. Right. The accuracy base is 0. 85 is the enemy's marked. Okay. So night blindness, we can deal with that. And this abomination, that is not a modded hero. We're going to invite him as well. I don't think I'm gonna grab another powder keg.
Tortured and reclusive. This man is more dangerous than he seems.
Might as well be. So here we have what? We need a lot of upgrades to get some more experienced recruits. Do I want to upgrade the network? I might have to. Can also spend some money. Wait a minute.
Great heroes can be found even here, in the mud and rain.
So that's one upgrade, and I should also upgrade the smithy.
In the end, every plan relies upon a strong arm and tempered steel.
He's right about that one. Can also get some furnace upgrades. I mean, I feel it's going to be a lot more efficient to grab this now because it's going to reduce the cost from now on for every single hero.
A sharper sword, a stronger shield, anything to prolong a soldier's life.
And how about, hold on, we did upgrade the Abbey. Well, yeah, as much as we could. Not the tavern though. Need 2 portraits.
All manner of diversion and dalliance await those who cross the threshold with coin in hand. Strong drink, a game of chance, and companionship. The rush of life.
Companionship. Sure. So that is enough. Let's go to the guild. We're gonna need... Okay, that's a lot. 38 of the crests and 15 portraits. We do have enough... no, we do not have enough for both. Well, again, I think the regiment is going to reduce the cost down the line by quite a bit.
Every creature has a weakness. The wise hero trains for what she will face.
Hey, and I think the building became taller. I guess they do change as you invest more money and resources into them. Well, maybe not money. Realistically, resources and these heirlooms. Are we ready to go? Let's figure out the team and then we can start upgrading. I could definitely use more money. This is what I was thinking in the previous episode. We did take the antiquarian. Unfortunately, the money that we made... Yeah, honestly, not that great. I don't really want to do longer dungeons with the antiquarian simply because even in normal runs, you get a lot more loot than you have inventory space for. So we're gonna be sticking to the shorter ones. Can go back to the Weald again, or we can try the Cove. Let's try the Cove. I think we have enough. We could get the Crusader here, but at the same time there's a lot of enemies with protection. Let's instead Dark Temptation, Ashen. The bleed resistance I think we're gonna need. Might want this one as well. Okay. We're gonna be fine, and we can also... I would like the powder keg, but the visceral attack synergizes very well with a stun, and I don't think we have a stun. Oh wait, unless we take a Vestal? She does have a stun. Honestly, that might work. But I also feel... Wait a minute. Can I place her in second position? I can. And we can get Rue here because... Yeah, the Blight is very useful against the fish. We'd also get Osmond. Close to level 3. The Lamia is extremely powerful. Or wait, we also have the second Antiquarian. Could try her as well. Ten dodge, a bit more damage. We're gonna need the stab, since we are going to the Cove. Yeah, these are fine, honestly. To heal and protect me. Yep, these are good. Our healer here, what else could she get? Maybe the party heal. I mean, yeah. Not gonna use it yet, though. About Rue, I don't think Incision makes much sense, but might as well upgrade it. 1% damage. Okay, maybe get the Disorienting Blast. That is going to clear corpses. And can shuffle the enemies. Okay, 14,000 gold. We're spending a lot here. And get a bit of extra damage. Speed is not going to change. The critical is... I mean, it's somewhat of a minor upgrade. Oh, and she is... So now we do get speed. Position 2. The increased damage might come in handy. Not sure how much though. Could definitely use the Blight chance. But at the same time we won't be able to use Captivate. Maybe Adder's Kiss instead and Expose so we can move back. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And those... It's speed and might as well get some extra blight chance. Could move the Vestal. Would that make any sense? Probably not. We will be able to stun, but not use the Judgment or the powerful heal. Oh, I don't think having a Vestal in rank 2 makes sense. You could use this against unholy enemies. There aren't that many, at least not in the Cove. Right, we don't want any reduced speed on the Vestal, and I think we're done. So let's select the Cove here. We'll get a gunpowder pouch. I mean, I don't think it's particularly useful. Bit of extra food, 2 shovels. That is it. Maybe one more torch. And yes, thralls will explode if left alone for too long.
These salt-soaked caverns are teeming with pelagic nightmares. They must be flushed out.
They will be flushed out. Hopefully. And yeah, no thrall has exploded yet. Do I want to use the shovel? I mean, what if we run in another obstacle? Should have brought another one. Never mind. We can try to break it open. Oh, okay. A bit anticlimactic.
Curious is the trap maker's art. His efficacy unwitnessed by his own eyes.
That is why you need a lot of scouting. Scouting gens. There we go. There's a fight. Thankfully, we're not going to be surprised. They can be, though. Right. This one can be problematic. Can probably deal with a maggot immediately.
Be gone, fiend.
Okay. Can deal with a maggot next turn. Can stun the grouper, or we can throw a grenade to deal a lot of blight damage. I think I like that idea more. We have the extra chance to. So 3 damage, this is going to do how much? 1 to 2, but will also... Four to 6. Chance to hit is slightly higher. And then we can maybe stun the other one. Okay, let's stun. Okay, 4 damage. If I deal 3 to 6, it's not going to die. Yeah, I guess that doesn't make much sense. Yep. We're gonna take some stress. Happens to the best of us. It resisted whatever that was. And we can throw another grenade.
slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
That's exactly what we need. I could heal. But no, we need to be in the second rank.
Another abomination, cleansed from our lands. Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
That find went, yeah, a lot better than I expected. 4 crests. Hey, we get a nice view of the sea. Really enjoy these backgrounds. One torch and another minor antique. Expecting a fight, really. What did we use? Anti-venom? Okay, didn't we use them? No, I think the medicinal herbs. Where did we use these? I know that we can use them to cure the debuff from the traps, but obviously that's not a curio interaction. A bit of healing. Expecting a bit more. Oh, now we are surprised. Well, yeah, that's fine.
Destroyed.
Yeah, that's what I like to see. Destroy the corpse as well. We could move forward, but I don't think that makes much sense. Can mark someone to... but then, yeah, I don't think that makes a lot of sense either. Okay, she dodged, we dodge back. The Antiquarian has the trinket for extra protection, so I'm not that worried. 2 to 4 damage. I mean, sure. Vestal has a lot of health. She can take it. Probably deal with it. Let's go after the grouper.
Annihilated.
The crit sense is paying off. Do I need to heal? Probably not.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
I cannot use the blast on the first rank, which means we could use a noxious blast instead. And we can use another. They're done. 50% damage. Look at that. But how is it still 3 to 6? Does it not apply?
Press disadvantage. Give them no quarter. This expedition at least promises success.
Does it really? And let's interact with this one. Could be a mimic. Do I really want to fight a mimic with the Antiquarian? I mean, we could try. It's not a mimic. Honestly, I'm starting to worry. I did have the mod enabled, didn't I? So it's a puzzlingly ancient sculpture of dizzying implication. What are you supposed to do to it? Maybe use a torch? No. Definitely not a key. A shovel maybe, but no, I don't think we're supposed to use a shovel. Attempt to decipher the carven message. So someone carved something. I have a bad feeling about this. Oh, it has a lasting effect. Steady is a pretty awesome quirk. Maybe not that important for the antiquarian, though. Well, still, that was a positive interaction. Normally that doesn't happen. Almost there. We're not gonna do any damage. Can try to stun maybe the shaman. I think we're gonna throw a grenade here. I feel the damage overall is way too high to simply waste a turn just stunning one enemy when we can damage and blight two of them.
Their formation is broken.
Yeah, that takes care of that. A bit of healing too. Five, 9. Minus dodge and speed.
For death by inches.
And these two are done.
Back to the pit.
Obviously, these are armor piercing. Let's try to heal.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
And they're finished. Oh, look. One more of those. Probably worth a bit of money, too. There was another pouch of gunpowder as a reward, but we can simply sell one of them. That one is empty. That is a battle. We have enough torch. Can I do anything else to prepare? No, probably not. There's a thrall. Should I be worried about the thrall? Probably not. Three damage. They dodged it. I did not expect that. So much for them. Can try to stun. We're going to avoid a bit of damage. Yeah, that was a solid dodge.
Slowly.
74.
Gently. This is
The
how
vessel is
life
definitely going
taken.
to need some stress relief. I'm gonna send her to the Abbey. We could take care of this one.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
And we can now stun her. Nobody's going to need healing. We miss.
Another one falls.
The ability to ignore protection is definitely useful here. The Shield Breaker, definitely one of the more powerful heroes. Maybe a bit too powerful. That is a valuable find.
So
Okay.
too will resistance.
So we're scouting ahead. There's probably another fight in the final room of the dungeon where... Well, what can I do here? It's definitely useful. Guess that makes the most sense. Maybe use the anti-venom to 750. That is 375. Oh no, we're done here. But we can continue. We're in pretty good shape. Well, a bit stressed, but this is the darkest dungeon after all. 60%, 70. Oh, we cannot. No, we are trapped.
Mind that such missteps are the exception, and not the rule.
And the blood. Yeah, we're leaving a lot of money behind. Get rid of that and the torches.
The magic
Can use a
is
torch.
struck. A blazing star is born.
Hunger. Can deal with that. Just a fight. Not a curio. We're stunned already. Thankfully it did 0 damage.
A time to perform beyond one's limits.
Three points.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
So far she has dodged, what, almost every attack. Yeah, not complaining, just a bit strange.
Eradicated. Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Oh, that is perfect. You remember the previous time we found the Eerie Corral? It removed... Yep, you can see here. It actually removes one of the negative traits. Maybe... Hold on. She doesn't have any. Let's use this on Rue. Profound medical qualities. Hey, yeah. I would like the nervous bleeder to be gone, but at the same time, the plague doctor is not gonna be hit with bleeding. At least not often. And that is the final room. No idea where the path would lead. let's get out of here.
At last, wholesome marine life can flourish. If indeed there is such a thing.
Okay, that was better. 11,000 gold. Probably because of the rare antique. And we found 2 rubies. These alone were... yeah, 2,500 gold. Can also sell the trinket. Okay, so these gained a resolve level. The other 2, oh, minus 10% virtue chance. That's pretty terrible. Minus 10% healing received. I don't like these.
Trouble yourself not with the cost of this crusade. Its noble end affords you broad tolerance in your choice of means.
Guide from the afterlife? A deceased ally reappeared accompanied by a mysterious priestess. She claims to have crossed the gates of death. A resurrected ally is only a first proof of her claim. Arhelion is back. Right, we're gonna invite back Brimu. Absolutely.
Barbaric rage and unrelenting savagery make for a powerful ally.
Lost her in the cove by one of the pelagic groupers. And we have the Eternal to thank for that. Okay, that was a pretty fun event. She's feeling strong and powerful. Okay, we're gonna invite her in the next expedition then. Minus 81, minus 69 stress. Fear of beasts and nervous. So wait, there's no one at the graveyard now? No, I guess not. Brimu is back. And I'm happy to have witnessed that event. We have a couple of heroes. I should probably wait until we figure out where we have to go. So let's treat the weak grip on life here. Maybe without this quirk she would have survived. But it is only 10%. Not sure what to say. Wield phobe. Should probably take care. Hold on. Egomania. Obsessed with self-worship. And I also wanted to deal... Where was it? She needs some stress healing. Louvet. Nervous. Right, we're gonna need the grave robber. Let's deal with that as well. We're desperately going to need another slot. Will not happen soon. Nothing really interesting here on the Nomad Wagon. 33% bleed when applied. And on melee attack hit, you debuff minus 20% bleed resistance. It's a powerful spiked mace. A bit expensive though. And I think we already have the helmet. Could spend a few. Increase number of trinkets to 4. Sure, why not? I mean, 4 is a decent amount. 2, we don't get enough interesting options. Reduce the cost by 10%, and I'm guessing 5 points will reduce it to half. So 5,000. I mean, 5,000. I would pay 5,000 for a spike mace. That will take a while, though.
An increasing stockpile of curious trinkets gathered from forbidden places.
Let's continue upgrading. And 15 on the survivalist.
Success depends on survival.
Yeah, these are pretty expensive too. A new skill costs about, what, 1,000 before the cost reduction. This one is 1,800. You need gold for everything. So these two were definitely upgrading. 20 health, that's much better. She has decent dodge too. And Rue we already took care of. 2 points here. Pray to a higher power. I don't think anybody else is going to need some stress relief. Nope, they're looking good. Well, we clear the path to the boss too. The Ancestor's Vintage. The Delayed Curse Craving. No idea what this does. The Steady Bracer. +10 accuracy, -2 dodge. That is a solid find. The Dazzling Mirror. Lock of Fury. Only for the Abomination. Yeah, I think we're going to the wheel next time. I do like that Steady Bracer. Very useful on multiple characters. The Grave Robber can use it, the Arbalist and the Musketeer you can use it. Who else is using mainly ranged attacks? The Plague Dog, yeah, the Plague Doctor can definitely use +10 accuracy. Her accuracy is honestly not that high. This is already upgraded with +10. Even the more agile enemies will only have a 10% chance to avoid it. I do like that. Lots of enemies in these 3rd and 4th row have a lot of dodge. The Acolytes, the Shamans, the Madmen. The Madmen are probably the most annoying. That's it though. We definitely got a lot of gold from the second expedition. Was worth upgrading one of the antiquarians. I should probably dismiss the second one. We're almost full here. Only have room for a single hero. Could increase the size of the barracks.
Word is traveling. Ambition is stirring in distant cities. We can use this.
We can use this. Yeah, now we have a lot more room. And that's the end of the episode. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next part.